adjust your Twitch feed, ladies and gentlemen. It is Geek Culture Congress live on Checkpoint XP. We are not the other show. Sorry, I know you enjoy the other show, but we are not them. Every time I change the name of the stream, you know, when you change it in the stream manager, Alto. It always leaves the last person info. So as soon as it goes live, like we're just live right now, and I'll actually show you guys. I have
a similar issue for PS4 where it like resets the game when I go live. I'm like,
You see, it's not me. It's Twitch. Twitch being a jerk.
You acting up, man.
Yeah, it's Twitch just being a jerk. Well, the alert didn't come through yet. But anyway, when it does, I'll show you guys and prove it to you. It's not me. I swear I changed. And every time the video's done,
I did nothing.
Yeah. Every time the video's done, the show's done, it shows everything correct on Twitch after. But it's always
That's what matters, right?
Yeah, no, but the alert that people get on their phones or their devices or whatever that we're live on Checkpoint XP, it always sends the info to the last person that was there. It doesn't say nothing about Geek Culture Congress. It's biased. It's
Weird.
biased. Yeah. Tarek Lewis, how you doing, sir?
I'm hanging in there, man. I'm doing good.
Yeah. Good, man. We got a lot of stuff to talk about, man. Exciting times to be a geek, to be a nerd, to be a gamer. Exciting things going on. We need to talk about the recent DC Fandome. Did you actually watch the whole thing, guys? Or you just caught the trailers as they got released, or the recap
on YouTube.
Yeah. That was a recap.
I thought the trailers they were released.
I was like, yeah, I'm not doing that.
Too much. I'm not doing
that almost 4-hour broadcast there. And they had some cool panels, like the goodbye panel for Supergirl and stuff like that. I'm sure some people enjoyed it, but I heard a lot of people were just like, oh no, we're not here for this long thing, you know? Yeah. I guess I try to make it kind of like, like the Comic-Con online, Comic-Con at home, kind of.
Yeah,
for DC Fandom. Yeah. They talked about. Yeah, go ahead. No, go ahead.
Nothing.
They talked about a lot of good stuff. Of course, we got to see the official trailer for the Batman. That was dropped.
Very excited for that.
Yeah, we're excited for that. Well, did they show a little teaser for Aquaman?
I
don't know why somebody.
I
didn't notice that. Yeah, I didn't notice that. So I don't see that here. I know they did show like a little teaser of the Flash movie.
Yes.
And now I gotta throw DC under the bus because that teaser is not even up on their YouTube channel. Everything else is up. Yeah. Everything else is up. No. So, somebody else has it up, and we'll look it up. It ought to be the last thing.
I don't know why I saw it though. I definitely saw it.
Yeah, no, it's up. It's up definitely on other people's channels and stuff like that, but it's just not on their channel for some reason. So somebody's getting fired, I hope.
Shame on you, DC. Tisk.
Come on, baby. Got to do them recaps right. Got to do them recaps right. So are we hype? Are we on the hype train for Batman?
Yes.
Yeah?
I am.
Yeah? Tell me why. Tell me why.
Aesthetically, I don't know. It's not quite Nolan, obviously, but I mean, it's very.
Yeah.
I love the grittiness of it. I
like that.
I love the fact that they're using the Riddler of all people as the villain, which we haven't seen since Jim Carrey going over the top. But yeah,
right.
Very curious to see what they do with him. And yeah, I like the fact that they're going like unhinged to Batman, like very like super revengey type Batman before he's like, I guess the more older professional version of Batman. But yeah.
No,
and
that
dope. Batmobile is just very dope. Also, I didn't realize that was Colin Farrell.
Michaela just showed up right on time because we're talking about the Batman. Yeah, look at that. And the shirt. Wow.
There she is.
And I wanted to bring my fiance on.
Oh yeah, bring him on. Yeah, of course. Welcome to the show.
He knows a lot more about DC than I do.
What's your fiance's name? Because I forget. I know you told me a bunch of times.
It's Dominic.
Dominic, how you doing, sir?
Good.
Good. So, of course, you guys have your own YouTube channel, Adult Adventure Time, where you guys talk about all those great pops that you have in the background there, and everything else that's cool. I think you guys did some reviews on toys and all kinds of different stuff too, as well, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
I can bring my camera up and you can see all the Funkos on the wall.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So tell me more. How you feel about? Are you excited? Are you in the hype train for Batman or what?
110%.
Yeah.
Robert Pattinson. I'm surprised he got signed on to do it in the first place, but the fact that Matt Reeves is doing it and But the thing is, Robert Pattinson recently has been doing a lot of indie films, so that's why I was really shocked. So the script must be very good for him to want to be a part of it.
He did Tenet, so
he did do Tenet, but also that's Christopher Nolan.
Yeah.
So who would say no to Christopher Nolan?
Right.
Are you guys gonna hold it to him that he did Tenet? I haven't even watched Tenet yet.
I'm not holding it against him. I'm just saying he's willing to do big budget.
Yeah.
He has been doing a lot of independent stuff, but I think those actors they get the chance to make that money so they can do the independent stuff, and I think it's cool.
Cool.
Well, there's your answer, because I totally forgot about Tenet. So Christopher Nolan, he's a producer on this, no? No,
I don't think so.
Oh no, I thought he was for some reason. Batman.
He's always connected to Batman, so I think Christopher Nolan talked to Robert Pattinson. Like once he found out that Robert Pattinson was auditioning, I think Christopher Nolan said he talked to him, so he had something to do with probably his decision or him wanting to go to do Batman. But no, I'm definitely excited. I think I'm more excited about Matt Reeves directing it rather than just being Batman, or Robert Pattinson being Batman, just because I really like his body of work, everything back from Planet of the Apes and what was that kind of mystery movie he did where there was a monster.
Cloverfield.
Oh yeah, I like that movie a lot. I like the Cloverfield movies.
That movie.
I like them all.
Body of work. It definitely makes me excited.
So what else? They showed a bunch of stuff over there in on DC Fandom, and they showed that. I'm gonna try and find that teaser right now. Shout out to Joy Franchise in the building. Oh, I forgot to mute your microphone. Hold up, give me a second here.
Joe's.
How you doing, sir?
What up?
What up? Can we hear you?
Now you can hear me.
There you go. Yeah.
So what have you talked about already? The Batman?
I said we just started talking about the Batman. And that was it. Yeah. That was it. For now, they showed a bunch of other trailers as well. They did. Actually, let me find this. The Black Adam teaser. Yeah. Black Adam.
That looked good.
Teaser
Black Adam?
trailer.
This teaser?
Yeah, I thought it was really cool.
I saw all the teasers except for apparently there is an Aquaman.
There was an Aquaman one? I just kept saying pictures.
Yeah, there is an Aquaman
one.
Behind the scenes thing, yeah.
It was very bold of them to do Black Adam first in the DC fandom. I thought they would try to push that as far back as they can to have as many viewers join in.
Well, they probably did it early thinking that people would follow The Rock and stay, maybe. I don't know.
I'm a very late person. So I jumped in on it very late, and then I ended up seeing the teaser for it. I jumped in on the teaser, but I was like, dang, if only they did it a little bit later.
Yeah. What Speedy is showing now, I have not seen any of this.
No, yeah, I guess they showed this before they actually showed that little scene that it was like a quick scene, or maybe it's part of this video. I'm not sure. Let me.
Yeah,
it was part. I think because the Brock kicked it off, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Scrubbing through real quick. Oh yeah, it is.
It's like right after this. Right after.
So it's because he's just talking right there, and he's hyping it up.
That guy can sell anything. Man.
Oh yeah, The Rock is a marketing machine.
That guy could sell me my own socks.
So there you go. So they apparently. So I was watching some other shows, and they were talking about this crown that's in the middle of this in this next scene that's coming up, and that this crown is important.
Yeah.
Apparently, it's the crown of something or part of the mythos of the Black Adam or the Shazams and all that stuff.
Or like Kondak.
Yeah, something like that. It has a name, and there's a whole bunch of different. Alto keeps coming in and out of the show. Come on, Alto, what's going on, buddy?
That's what happened last time.
I don't know. My phone can't handle this restream, I guess. I should probably switch my laptop, maybe.
Yeah, go ahead. Switch your laptop, buddy, and come back.
Yeah.
Say Shazam really loud into the headphones.
Yeah.
Shazam!
Oh man. So yeah. So I'm thinking this whole scene is just a little teaser, a little teaser thing, him lightning somebody to ash there.
Watch the black guy die first. I already know it.
No, he already died.
God.
Yeah, you missed it. That was the first guy he grabbed. Hold up. Do we need to rewind it?
It's a lot.
No. We don't have to rewind it, Speedy. Go just
I'm rewinding it anyway. I rewound it anyway.
let my joke live in the zeitgeist.
Oh no, he wasn't
We got
black.
so much to talk about in this show.
Or
This
maybe
guy
he
wants to
was.
rewind trailers. Oh, did you guys miss that?
That's so funny.
I want to see
Nah,
the full costume. I cannot wait to see the actual costume for Black Adam because I think that it looks like that's great when he like becomes, I guess, resurrected or he gets released from whatever prison or whatever spell he was held by, and I want to see the full suit after he breaks out of that.
Same. I want to see him without the hood.
Let's see.
It's
That bald head.
I wouldn't say Black Adam's a very popular character, but the fact, like Joey was saying, the fact that The Rock is playing him, he's going to become a very popular character.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I think it's gonna be big, and they're already saying that that
It's gonna sell a lot of merch.
We might get some Henry Cavill. We might get some, of course, Shazam, and a lot of good stuff. A lot of good fan service there. I think it's going to happen. I think The Rock can make it happen. If anybody can make it happen, The Rock can make it happen.
He's one of those guys that can just go in a studio and be like, "Hey, we're doing this.
We need to do this."
Well, they're going to throw money at it. Anything The Rock signed on to.
I guarantee there's an end credit at the end of Black Adam where it does lead into Black Adam versus Superman.
Oh, there you go. I thought we might get Superman in the first movie.
Nah, I think it's gonna be the second one.
I feel like if Superman is gonna show up, it is gonna be this one, even if it's not like facing off. But I think he's gonna show up at some point because I feel like with The Rock, he has talked about that for so many years about he's wanted Black Adam to fight Superman because he was announced to play Black Adam in like 2007. Right. And he's been talking about doing a thing with Superman since. So I feel like if they waited all this time to make it happen, especially since Henry Cavill Superman isn't doing anything else, it's like, why not be in this movie?
Yeah, no, I was reading a couple comic books, so there's some recent. They like to use or rehash some of these comic book storylines, especially the new ones. They kind of use them like as like test markets, to see who people like and dislike. So there's like there's a Justice League story recently that is where Superman actually says, "Hey," to the whole team, the whole Justice League, "I'm bringing Black Adam into the team," and everyone's like, "Why?" Why? No, he kills people. He's an anti-hero. Yada yada yada. And Superman is like, "No, he's being on the team because I've seen him. I fought against him, alongside him, and I've seen how he really is and stuff like that. And he's like his cheerleader to have him on the Justice League. And then there's some drama because of all that stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know if they're gonna go that far. You know what I mean? As far as the story, but it was interesting when I was reading. I was like, oh man, maybe or maybe not they'll go that route, but who knows in the future? But I really like the future for the Flash, the little Flash teaser that we got. So we're gonna run that. Well, at least the video because I can't run the audio.
Yeah, the teaser,
yeah, the little teaser, yeah. It's the little teaser, but I'm feeling it. So in this part here, he's just telling everybody, "Yeah, we don't have no trailer for you."
What the hell is he having?
Man, Ezra Miller with the taco meat out.
I don't know what's up with the necklace there.
He looks
trying to make his neck taller.
Yeah, he looks like Toy Man. He looks like a villain.
He is a villain in real life.
He might be. He might be the reason why we don't have a official trailer yet.
Now's the time for you to skip forward, Speedy.
Yeah, no, we're in it. Roll.
They actually just officially wrapped yesterday filming.
Oh, okay. Well, then it makes sense.
Sometime soon.
Then it makes sense why.
So this is the original Michael Keaton Wayne Manor?
I don't know. Good question.
I don't know.
Seems like it.
I mean, he's narrating. I mean, you can't hear it, but he does narrate.
Yeah.
Michael Keaton does.
Yeah, that was cool.
I gotta say, I actually like the outfit. I like the uniform.
Yeah, the suit is really dope.
I find it cool. It's just kind of glowing a little bit.
That was kind of eerie.
Yeah, it definitely looks way better than the.
That's wild with the blood on the floor, with the bat, with the cowl.
I hate the costume right there they just showed. I hate that. I hate the helmet.
That red.
This part looks cool. The shot
that was cool
with the helmet where they showed it like looking down. It looks so weird compared to the outfit he had in Justice League and Zack Snyder's Justice League. It looks completely different. It's weird.
So I'm confused. So there's two Ezra Millers.
Right. It looks like another Ezra Miller. Yeah.
The multiverse.
Yeah.
Everyone's doing a multiverse. It's the cool thing to do.
So obviously this is like the
old
Batmobile
original. My favorite one, actually.
Yeah. I'm down with that one. That was dope. That was dope. Dope tease. I liked it.
This this combined with the announcement, in which we're going to talk about, that Marvel has moved a bunch of stuff back.
That's why.
They got an opportunity.
I think that's why.
If these things are good, you think that's why they moved it back?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Well, I don't think they feel confident in Doctor Strange going up against Batman.
It's all strategy too. When those movie releases, like, okay,
because it's the same month
coming out.
Yeah,
you know, around
Batman and
that,
Doctor Strange are the week of
before, and they say, okay, you know what? Let's move it to this day, and they look at what's coming out, and it's all right.
I honestly think they do play nice with each other too.
Yeah,
They absolutely do. Yeah, they
it's,
don't want to cut.
It's like professional courtesy. Yeah,
they're owned by like Time Warner, and Marvel's owned by AB Disney. So at the end of the day,
Right.
they just want to make money. They're multi faceted corporations who want to make money. So they're not going to cut each other's money off or risk even biting into budgets even a little bit. They're not going to put fans in the position that fans put themselves in, where you have to choose. They're going to put themselves in a position to make the most money. But DC has an opportunity, man. These trailers to me look really good. I haven't seen the Aquaman one yet, but these trailers look really good. And
let's type Aquaman 2.
Well,
I did like how Black Manta they changed up Black Manta's outfit. It actually looks really a lot more comic book accurate.
All right,
Yeah.
so we got
I'm excited for his role in this one.
we got a similar behind the scenes thing for Aquaman. And the official title is Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom.
Skip that ass, BD.
Yeah, sorry.
I love the
You're trying to get money?
You love the ads.
I know they ain't cutting us no check.
No, no, sorry.
Skip the
Sorry
ads.
about
I want to see an ad for this ad.
that.
If you think about it, DC right now has probably the bigger stars. There's not going to be a Robert Downey Jr. too much. You're not going to see too much Chris Evans. And they have Jason Momoa. Hopefully they still have Henry Cavill to some extent. Robert Pattinson. They got the bigger names in The Rock, of course. They got the bigger names in their films. So, man, if they screw this up, it'll be the worst.
And they deliver. That's been the
Oh
problem.
wow.
They've had the stars. They've had Ben Affleck, Henry Cavill. They made a star with Gal Gadot, but now Margot Robbie. They had all the stars, but they just didn't deliver on most of their movies, and that's the problem.
Jared Leto.
So here's the sticky and toxic question: is this the Snyderverse still? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
I believe
Going
so.
forward, you think so?
Yeah. Yes.
110%.
I feel like after
About the Snyderverse out there, people think that the Snyderverse has to be fully controlled by Zack Snyder. That's not the case. It's the world that he built, and it's the same characters that are living within that world that he built. Doesn't mean that Zack Snyder's making all the decisions. The next creators can come in and say what's happening in this world, just like they're doing with Marvel. All the original Marvel movies. Oh, is this the
John
Whedonverse?
Favreau.
No, it's not the John
Yeah,
Favreau.
right. The Whedonverse.
The next directors are coming in and putting their stamp and
That's the
making
question,
story.
right? Is it the Whedon version or the Snyder cut version? Are we in which universe are we in?
Whedon version's only on TNT.
Yeah.
Wow.
No, but I think I think with after Flash, we're gonna get some announcement that Ben Affleck's gonna come back.
Yeah.
Batfleck.
Oh yeah. Well, he's going to be in the Flash movie. Apparently, I mean, we've seen.
Yeah, this and that's his like
bunch of behind the
last
scenes.
hurrah with the character. But I think depending on how good it does, and by the looks of it, like how like crazy it's gonna be with the whole their multiverse and Flashpoint vibes that they're giving off, I think Batfleck will be back.
Yeah. I think Aquaman's going to be dope. I have a lot of faith in James Wan.
I love the first one.
Yeah. Yep. And I think Flash is going to be dope as well. I mean, I think they're just going to do great.
The video
both
games look
movies are
good,
gonna be
too.
great. Oh yeah, we're gonna run those trailers right there in the background too
wait.
while we talk about them. So
Yeah,
we
Suicide
need to-
Squad looks
we need to
crazy.
we need to talk about video games,
speaking
of course,
Suicide
here on.
Squad, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll go ahead.
Yeah, so we need to talk about video games here on Checkpoint XP, of course. That's what we're all about here. So let's run these game trailers. I think this one is Kill
Love
the
the
Justice
Arkham
League.
Asylum
Yeah,
vibe.
Arkham Asylum. Yeah.
Shout out to the
Yeah.
OG game.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Same
Kill-
aesthetic. All
Killer. Is it Killer? It's not Killer Shark. King Shark.
King
King Shark.
King Shark.
King Shark's going to
Deborah
become
Wilson.
one of those. He's going to become one of those characters that people will like really start to love. If they
Oh, yeah.
wait,
You gotta.
He's like-
he's DC's Groot.
Show.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, you love him in that.
yeah.
Ron
I-
Funches.
I thought he was hilarious in Suicide Squad.
You know Ron Funch is the comedian, right, Tara?
Of course.
I mean, I don't know about personally. Yeah, it's his voice.
Yeah, well, yeah, not personally. Yeah.
You do know him personally?
No, I do not. No.
I was gonna say, can I meet him?
I'm not quite that successful.
Can I be his best friend?
So, Alto or anybody knows the actual premise for the story plot for the game? As far as I don't know, we're just.
Well,
Watching
I'm assuming
scenes,
Brainiac
Yeah.
has.
So, oh god.
Go ahead. No, I'm pretty sure Drew
Well,
got it.
I'm pretty sure it has a lot to do with Infamous 2. So if you played any of the Infamous game, no, not Infamous. Oh my God, Injustice. Yes,
Injustice. Yeah.
Yes. So Injustice 2, Brainiac's the main villain in that, and if you know anything about Injustice, it's like Superman's evil, and
Right.
like all the superheroes and villains are kind of like ganging up against Superman and like his crew. So I'm thinking it's kind of continuing that story. Going by the aesthetics of it, it looks like it's also tied in somewhat with a. Like the Arkham Asylum series, so I'm very excited to see how this goes. Also, the other game that we will be watching, Gotham Knights. Batman's dead in that universe, and it's kind of implied that he's dead at the end of Arkham. Oh, spoilers! Implied that
That's all right. That's all right. Yeah, it's a video game. We don't care about
it's like
spoilers.
we love spoilers here, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm wondering if they have Batman dead in this game as well. Yeah.
Well, I just saw a Batmobile.
Yeah.
I mean, that could be anybody.
It could be
true.
Jason.
Robin could be riding the Batmobile.
Yeah.
Literally.
Rich could be in the Batmobile.
He might be because he was first to bat about the Batman. We need to talk about the Batman. Well, wait, I can't make the show today.
Yeah, I'm wondering if it is kind of continuing the Injustice storyline. So yeah, I'm pretty sure Superman probably got the rest of the Justice League on his side, and now the Suicide Squad has to finally take out Superman once and for all
Is
the
it by
way.
the same studio? Is the game based in the same studio?
If it's
Rocksteady, yeah.
Yeah, if it's Rocksteady, that's the same people who made Arkham. However, it's WB and NetherRealm that made Injustice, but I mean, WB is responsible for both.
Oh yeah, they own it all. They can make whatever makes sense.
Yeah,
It's
I think
the
it'll play off.
multiverse.
I think they're going to take that story arc from Injustice. I don't think it's going to be directly tied in with it, but I think it definitely will tie in with like the Arkham games. I think they're really trying to create a gaming universe with these titles. Because I mean, Gotham Knights is a continuation from Arkham Knight.
Yeah,
and
the Arkham series is a great universe in and of
probably
itself
probably one of the best superhero video games like ever, next to that Spider-Man game.
Well, best representation of Batman by far.
Right.
Yeah.
So we're running the Gotham Knights trailer right now.
This is the one that's got me hyped for whatever reason.
Yeah.
You might have to upgrade that PS2, bro.
I got a Dreamcast over here. I'm still operating off of Ethernet cable.
Yeah, I used to love
dusting off those cartridges.
You know what I used to love on Dreamcast? Phantasy Star Online. I used to love that game.
They brought it back to Xbox.
They did. It's on Xbox. I can't play it. I gotta play the PS4. So, well, I guess I gotta get a PC or a good gaming PC, and I can play it again.
Yeah.
I don't like how they changed up the Penguin though for this one.
Oh yeah, it's another universe. So I don't care.
There's been so many iterations of the Penguin. He kind of looks like an older Danny DeVito, though.
Yeah. So I know that Greg Capullo, the co-creator of the Court of Owls, he's getting a nice paycheck for this. I'm sure.
This should be a nice little creepy story to tell in this.
Oh yeah, I always like the Court of Owls story in the Batman when they rebooted it for the New 52. The comic book.
I don't like the Batgirl outfit though. I will say it's too loud for the tone of the game.
I agree.
Way too loud.
Purple.
Makes no sense.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say Batgirl in Arkham. Oracle or whatever. Barbara Gordon, her outfit was amazing in Arkham Knight. I thought.
Yeah, I don't know why they didn't make a play on that.
Nothing.
But I'm pretty sure there'll be DLC where you can change your outfit. So.
Of course, there's billions of those.
I just like seeing the Bat sidekicks all work together. You know, I love seeing the Red Hood and the different Robins collaborating in their different fighting styles.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, I really enjoyed like playing like Nightwing in the Arkham Knight game.
Mm-hmm.
So it's good to have him have his own little arc in this one.
It'd be cool if you could like team up, network.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I mean, we'll see how that plays out. That's gonna be. I hope it's not tricky because I know they tried it with Avengers, but I didn't like how Avengers.
Well, Avengers was not.
Well, Avengers tried to make it like different. A looter shooter type of like gauntlet type of game. But, the live service model I hate that. Anyway, but
Yeah, it was terrible. I mean, I was very disappointed.
That was
with
it for the games. There's just 2 games, right? For the DC fandom? Or I'm missing
Yeah,
anything?
Yeah, that was it.
So-
I think there was like a Fortnite tie-in or something.
Oh
like
yeah,
that,
but we ain't gonna talk about
Yeah,
that.
I'm good on
like
that.
Yeah,
the
we
Batman
could.
who kills. Yeah. Who cares about Fortnite, right?
Actually, shout out to Epic Games. They invited Derek just invited me to go to Miami Sunday because I
Okay.
guess they're having some kind of thing.
Nice.
Rocket
but,
League,
yeah.
right?
I told him to call you, Joey.
Oh yeah.
Did we
Yeah,
already
so
talk
we-
about the Peacemaker trailer? We did that last week, didn't we?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, let's-
we didn't do that.
Oh, but did we run that? Oh, you
I don't
guys
think
talked
we
about it
ran it.
last week? No.
I don't
I
think
think
Well,
that's
I mean,
something.
there's a more
They
recent one.
released
Oh,
the
there was
teaser.
this
This
behind the
is trailer.
scenes.
Yeah, it's like
There
the
was
trailer.
this,
trailer.
there was this behind the scenes that they showed on DC Fandom. So
Well,
there
they
you go.
showed the
How about
yeah.
that?
No, they showed the trailer at DC Fandom because what we saw before was them in that diner.
Oh yeah, but this is like 3 minutes
Ah.
long.
Like before, yeah.
Yeah, this is like 3 minutes long, so we're gonna move
I
this
think
ahead here.
they showed the trailer. They posted it like after their panel.
Oh
I
yeah, because
see.
they had like all of them talking.
Yeah, after
Yeah.
their panel, they dropped the trailer. So I don't think it's within this thing because that's.
Oh
behind
okay. Oh, this is from
Yeah,
Suicide
okay.
Squad. More. Because I see this
Yeah.
guy talking.
it. Yeah,
here.
it's
Yeah, yeah.
Suicide Squad.
All right. Well,
Yeah, during
Goodbye.
DC Fandom, you're right. Yeah, they had the little Brady Bunch looking boxes where they all spoke. Like us now.
Hey, it's
Right.
a story
Hey.
of a man named Brady. You hear about that one?
Yeah, look
so
up.
we need to talk about
you seen
these the unfortunately bad news that we have to share with everybody that's here on the show watching us here. We need to talk about this hold up. Terry
They
just
just
sent me-
dropped a clip
Terry
for
just sent me
the
the Peacemakers.
the heroes and villains clip from Injustice
Oh yeah?
for the show.
Oh, really?
The
there's a
cartoon you
show?
mean?
Yeah.
Or was the
Yeah, there's a
animated one?
cartoon.
Yeah, the
Oh, yeah,
animated
yeah,
one I've been watching. I've been watching the animated one. There you go. So this is the Peacemaker trailer right here that we're running right here.
Make that piece.
John
I
Cena
don't know.
was
I'm
meant
just
for
not.
this.
I don't know. I'm not hyped for this.
I'm not OD hype, but I'm definitely gonna. I think once it comes, it's gonna be definitely the thing to watch.
Absolutely.
I saw
It's
And we
John
got
Cena
and we got
in-
subtitles.
For me personally, it's probably going to be the Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2.
Yeah.
Like you're so excited for it, but it wasn't as great as you thought it was going to be.
I actually
Yeah.
like
That's how I
Guardians 2
felt about
I
better.
really like Guardians too.
I didn't like
I-
it as much as the first one.
I love Guardians 2. Don't judge me.
Oh my gosh.
It's because of Kurt Russell.
Oh yeah, but the emotion in that movie was fantastic.
How have you seen that and haven't seen any of the other films?
I've literally, no, it's the shows. And mind you, I'm caught up now. But
Okay.
Binged it all.
it's like I binged it all. Yeah. Yeah,
I'm-
I'm all caught up on everything.
I'm in on Peacemaker. First of all, it's on HBO Max, so it's not like I got to run out and go to
Yeah.
somewhere to see a Peacemaker film. And I saw John Cena in Vacation Friends, and he was hilarious.
I need to watch
a
Oh,
secret. I actually like
he's gonna be funny, no doubt. No doubt, he's gonna be funny. I'm not
Yeah.
doubting that. I just don't. I just and as a whole, as far as like universe building, I don't know if I'm hyped for it or not. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know
Okay.
about the universe building, Speedy. I think it literally is just going to be a standalone show that's going to feel, I don't know.
Yeah, you need
It's
those
a
every once in a
show.
while to fill in. It's going to be more about filling in the character because that was definitely one of the standout characters in the Suicide Squad. Like
Right.
we want to see more of from that movie. Him, Bloodsport, and
I want to see Javelin, but they
Oh,
don't.
he killed Flag. He's
Yeah.
not cool with me right now. So that's what
yeah,
it boils
I
down
want to
to.
see more of those characters. So it's just
He-
one of them. We'll probably see more.
He killed Flag. He's just not down with me right now. So as a character,
I'm not
so.
a big. I don't believe every film needs to be part of a universe building moment.
It's
Like,
money though.
Huh?
I said it's money though. It's like
It is. I mean, he's
yeah.
in the universe, but like I think what I liked about those Netflix shows for Marvel was that they were separate. They were part of that
Yeah.
universe, but it wasn't
Part,
like
but
building
separate.
on the stuff in the
Yeah.
movies.
Yeah.
If
like
stuff
they
was
had
happening-
little hints. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
And
the
I
battle
think,
for New York was in the background or something like that.
yeah.
Yeah, the
I
fact
think
that he has a
needs to
pet
go.
bald
They
ego is
called the
hilarious.
incident.
I love that.
What the hell is
Yeah.
the eagle
Not
doing?
everything
here?
needs
Oh.
to
It's
be about
eagly.
the world
It's
ending.
eagly.
It's going to be a sitcom. It's going to be funny. I think I'm not hyped for it, but I'm definitely going to watch it. HBO Max is coming. It's coming through on everything so far.
Yeah.
Including
Cool,
Malignant.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Which The Long Halloween is on HBO Max now. Just now seeing parts 1 and 2.
Oh, that's pretty good. That's
I'm
pretty
going
good.
to check out The
Animated
Long
show.
Halloween when we hang up.
Yeah, that's pretty dope.
And before we get off
Go
DC, I
ahead.
did watch the first 2 episodes of Young Justice.
Yeah, how was it?
I'm not a little disappointed. I'm not sure what direction they're going in.
Yeah.
They're doing everything is on Mars. It's not too much of a spoiler, but everything is on the new planet Mars, and it's a bunch of Martian manhunters. Like there's a bunch of them. So we'll see how it goes. They're getting into the royalty and the different colors of Martians and how they're treated, and we'll see.
Well,
There's
that's
not a
the
whole bunch of the Young Justice members yet. As much as they advertised it, the promos for it look like we're going to see Aqualad and Nightwing, and we've seen none of them. It's just been Superboy, Beast Boy, and Miss Martian so far. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Well, I like Injustice right now, but I'm in the middle of the movie. I keep getting interrupted, so I like the Injustice animated movie so far. It's pretty interesting. I like the way they did it. It's pretty good. Yeah, check it out.
I mean, in DC, how did you guys like the look of Helen Mirren and Lucy Liu in Shazam 2?
I haven't even seen.
Oh wow, yeah, there was some behind the scenes on that.
Was there?
I'm not a big fan of Shazam.
I actually like Shazam. Shazam was one of the ones I actually loved because I'm like, oh, this is refreshing. It reminds me of Big, but I don't know. I'm looking forward to it. I'm like, oh, this is a fun movie. It's not super serious. It's just like a fun little coming of age story. But I don't know, I like that.
Let's see. Oh wait, there is a.
And I think they're gonna wait till the third Shazam film for him to go against Black Adam.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely. There is a behind the scenes clip for Shazam 2.
You guys are being nice.
Talk about terrible movies. Whoa. I actually finally did see.
Take what you want.
I finally did see Venom 2. Yeah.
As did I.
Yeah. That was
sorry.
pretty. I mean, he was funny.
He was not funny.
Yeah, times. I got to try to
He had moments. It was I'm going to say this as a writer, it was too much exposition and too much unnecessary drama between Eddie and Venom. It was just like, can we stop? Okay, we get it. And it was like this weird love affair with Eddie and Venom. It was just too much. They took away the danger part of the character of Venom. They made him completely ridiculous and silly. Yeah. And that's only because the last time out, people said, oh, the movie was pretty funny too. And now they're like, oh, more jokes, which is how movies always get messed up.
Right.
Movies always get messed up when a studio says, hey, that's too dark to market, or it's not funny enough, so let's add jokes, or
make it
we need a love interest.
Yeah.
That's how all movies get messed up. It's usually never the creator's fault.
Yeah.
That's
that was 100% my problem with the first one.
Yeah.
And not to confuse anybody who's watching it, we're running the Shazam behind the scenes there and talking about those two at the same time.
Okay? Well, I was going to say, speaking of the trailer, going off of what Michaela's asking, Lucy Liu and Helen Mirren look way too much like Hela from Thor Ragnarok. I feel like, as well as the Eternals and all that. I'm like,
well,
But,
this is something the Greeks and Romans.
I'm sure the same people that work in the costuming.
Yeah,
probably.
If you think about it, all the Roman gods are basically Greek gods with different names.
Hollywood is much smaller than we think.
People have been copycatting for generations.
Marvel ads keep jumping in the back of these DC things.
From Disney, so they're across the street. So I'm sure that people can go back and forth as far as designing and costumes and stuff. So
no, absolutely.
I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of that stuff was recycled.
Plus, they're both going to be like gods. So Hela was a god. Yeah. And then Lucy Liu and Helen Mirren, they said the characters' names are supposed to be
similar.
So it makes sense that they would have similar costumes.
MCU is going to do their Greek stuff too with Hercules and stuff like that, I'm sure.
Are we not like Hela didn't look like Maleficent?
Same thing. Valid point.
Almost.
Everything's
green and spiky.
So my big problem with Venom 2 was just that they definitely toned down the carnage stuff. It was not much carnage at all. Or no carnage in a literal sense, in the verb. There was no blood, no guts, no, you know what I mean? It was missed opportunity with that character, man. That character's a vicious character.
I think you didn't necessarily need to have it be rated R and super gory all over the place to have it be effective. But I agree. I don't think you got enough out of it to really understand. They just had the one scene in the jail. Where that was the only scene where you saw him being
his viciousness.
Besides that, you jump from him and then him going over and him finding his girlfriend, and then it jumped to next time you saw him, boom, the fight that you saw snippets of the trailer between Venom and Carnage. Like there was nothing in between that really lets you see his effects. So you should have seen Look and Carnage.
So because of Venom 2, all the Marvel movie dates got pushed back. No, I was kidding.
I would kill.
If it was because of Venom, they would all got.
Can I
pushed
start
up
that rumor?
immediately.
Can I start that rumor? I just want to start that rumor.
Listen,
No,
here's my rumor.
Speedy
I
loves
think they
rumors.
honestly do not know. I think they honestly do not know what to do with Black Panther.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh,
I
yeah,
think-
there you
That's
go.
filming right
That's-
now. It would be like Pirates of the Caribbean 2, writing it as
Oh,
they
God.
go.
There you go.
That's
I don't think.
such a
I don't
touchy
think they're
subject.
sure. I don't think they're
Kevin
sure.
Feige would not let anything start if he did not know what was going on with his movie. I think it's all more about, one, with the pandemic and things being delayed, also with the new IATSE strike that almost happened today. Luckily, they made a deal yesterday, but they also got to make sure they make more time. So if you guys don't know about IATSE, it's the union where pretty much everyone that works behind the scenes in movies, production design, sound, editing, publicity, pretty much everything. And they almost went on strike because of working conditions. So now they need to shorten work days, give more time off, all that kind of stuff. So now that's going to lengthen these productions. So I think that's more of why they decided to push it back.
And there was that looming strike as well. That was may or may not happen. That Hollywood strike that may or may not happen.
That's exactly what he just said.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, they came to a deal and they averted that strike.
Let's make sure we talk about the same thing.
Oh my god.
That's exactly what he just said.
I think that's exactly why it all got pushed back. I don't think
Yeah.
it's anything because they are afraid of Batman or they don't know what to do with Black Panther. I think it's more about giving themselves more time with the new conditions to actually get stuff done.
Yeah,
makes sense. All right.
that's a good point. That's a good point because I'm in the Screen Actors Guild, and they were like standing pat with the ITCSE. I can't say it, but so yeah, there was definitely a danger of that getting shut down again. That's a good point.
Fair enough. I got to see Dune in the movie theater. Gave it a review, so we put it up there. Yeah.
Dune.
Dune was actually pretty dope. For the most part. Yeah, look at that. Paul Atreides, the pop.
Paul Atreides.
I like Dune. But I received a lot of hate for my review, man.
Did you?
I did, man.
I still
but I
need to see
liked
it.
the movie. I liked it. I just was,
very
I was just
excited
kind of
about
honest. It's these kinds of sci-fi things are an acquired taste. You know what I mean? It's not everyone's cup of tea. It's a little dark. It's a little moody. It's a little emo. It's
a little emo.
long. It's long. Like
What do you
2
expect
hours.
from Denis Villeneuve? Come on,
Yeah. I mean,
that's his trademark.
and that was the whole point, right? They made this movie as for the fans. I believe, I want to believe that they made it for fans of the novel, and so they're trying to give the actual vision of the novel, to the big screen. And I mean, you need time to do that. You need a little more time, movie time. But I really enjoyed the movie. But I like those kinds of movies, and I don't know if everyone will like this kind of movie. And for some of the reviews, I've seen a lot of what I said in my review. I've seen a lot of people who hated the movie, or said it was too long, or said that Timothy, the main actor, didn't.
Timothy Chalamet.
Chalamet. They didn't like his performance, or they thought his performance was boring, or he was very moody and emo in it, stuff like that. But I enjoyed the movie.
I'm
But
excited
I
to watch
see
it.
their point of view as well, why they wouldn't like the movie. But I enjoyed it, and I had a lot of Dune stuff for me that I enjoyed.
I asked on my Facebook whether people were excited for Dune and the externals, and some people are already like lukewarm on Dune, and some are very, very much excited. I think that if you don't know what the background on Dune is, one girl said she went and watched the old one in anticipation of this one coming out, and because she watched the old one, she's like, "There's no way I'm going to see this. Like, it's going to be awful because I didn't like the old one." And I'm like, "Well, they're trying to fix the problems that was with
It's like
the old
the
one."
old one was a failure, so why would you?
So
Well,
she's
There's a lot
not
of
going
people.
to have.
There's some people who like the old one. I mean,
Well,
it's not.
it's not
It's not.
classic
It's not
now,
perfect by any means. And neither is the new movie. Movie is not perfect by any means as well.
Well,
but
it's been
my
known
thing
as
is-
like an or go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say it's been known for like years that it's like an unfilmable movie. So, I mean, it's like isn't a book like if they took the book directly into film, wouldn't it be like a 7-hour film or something like that?
Well,
At
I mean,
least.
we can make that same argument with Game of Thrones.
Yeah,
This
but I
is
mean
the
that's the thing.
first
That's a show, which I don't know,
It's the first
probably
half.
better as a
The
TV show.
book, this movie, and then the next one would be the second half of the first book, and then if they make a third one, that would be the second book, and then they have the spin-off series, which would be the subsequent books.
It's a lot.
Yeah,
I did have a feeling when I was watching.
universe building right there.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Real universe building when you talk about Dune.
But I felt like when I was watching it, I felt like, you know what? Maybe this movie would have been best suited as a show, like an HBO Max, like a series, like a TV show series. But
There was a series on
Sci-fi or something.
on
Oh, yeah,
Sci-Fi
an old
Network
one.
back
Yeah,
in
there was an old.
2000.
That wasn't that great though, right? I don't remember.
I actually
didn't
like
see-
that one.
Yeah.
I actually like that one. In comparison to the original Dune film, I like the sci-fi series. It helped me understand it a lot more. But yeah, I think that people aren't going to know what this movie is. They're going to think you can just go listen. When I first saw the very first Lord of the Rings, the Fellowship of the Ring, I was mad. Like,
Really?
I was like, I didn't know anything about the history of it, and I was like, what in the hell is this?
He was so mad
Why
he
did
messed up
and
his
this way
broadcast.
one? And then I ended up watching all three of them. So if you're ignorant of the universe and you go see this for entertainment, you're not going to like it. Or if you're a diehard person on the book, just no way you're going to like it. So that's what's going to happen.
Well, there you go. So are you guys looking? Anyone who hasn't watched Dune yet, are you looking forward to it now?
I watched that.
No
You
one's
watched it,
watched
Speedy.
Dune.
You're the only one with your special powers.
I
You
watched
watched
it at
last year
home.
somehow. No, I'm kidding.
I was supposed to watch
Oh,
it.
how
knows
did you watch?
people.
Oh wait, it's not this weekend, right?
Yeah, it comes out this weekend.
22nd, right? Yeah, I'm very excited to watch.
But watch
Yep.
it in theaters, please. Don't watch
Yeah,
it
watch it there.
in
You definitely-
Go to a theater.
Support it with your
I
wallet.
believe if you're a
people.
big fan, if you're a true fan of the novel and you want to see it in this purest form, watch it in the movie theater because it's
I know.
Or if you
The-
just
the-
want to
the
just
effects
have
are
a
great.
experience with a film. If you want to have
Yeah.
the film experience,
Yeah.
because this movie, it looks like the sound. You can probably speak to
Uh-huh.
the sound, the visuals, everything looks like it's made for the big screen.
Mhm.
And for me
It
to
is.
watch it on my TV is
Yeah.
not going to do this. It's
I'll
not.
fall asleep.
when I was watching it in the movie theater, I was just like, I can't believe they're putting this for free on HBO. Well, technically, it's not for free. You have to have a subscription, but I can't believe they're putting it on HBO
Everyone's
Max
sharing
too,
passwords.
because
right?
this movie was made for the movie theater.
I have a
Period.
friend who worked on, I think it was Rava the Last Dragon.
Mhm.
And she,
Raya?
Raya, I'm sorry, yeah, Raya. Oh, I pulled a Speedy. It looks like a V
Raya.
on the thing. Okay, Raya is Raya. she was very upset that like how many people like that it was on television. She was like, so much they put into it was meant to be heard in a theater or seen in a theater, and she felt like, man, we did all that work in order for it to be shrunk down and on someone's screen and not be heard the way they intended it to be heard. I was like, I never really thought about it that way.
I feel like for
That's how
Pixar,
they
look
should
at them.
do
Like all their films have not seen the light of a screen of a,
Yeah.
the theater. All their films this year have been, or last year, have been all on Disney Plus. It's not fair.
Yeah, talking about
If you
Disney
guys
Plus.
have ever-
Go ahead.
If you guys have ever done sound editing, like more deep sound editing for film, it's crazy how much work goes into it because it's
So
not as
meticulous.
simple as like if we just pull up
It is.
your normal editor on your phone or on your computer where it's just linear. No, they do
Directional.
all the editing of you're gonna hear this sound from this angle and this sound from this angle and this sound behind
Yeah.
you, and they go all of that. When you play it from your home, you lose all of it. But when you play it in a theater, it comes out exactly how they wanted it to sound. So sometimes when you're in a theater, you hear something, stepping behind, that
Mhm.
sound from behind you doesn't come
Mhm.
from the front, and you completely lose that. So
Right.
I agree. The point, there's all these little things that are put in the film that are meant for it to come out in the theater.
Yeah, I'm
And-
sorry to your friend.
Yeah,
Well, I talked about
It's
I
business.
talked about before on the
baby.
show. I talked about it before on the show that I watched the Rise of Skywalker in 40X, and I just thought it was the most awesome, greatest thing in the world. I was like, I'm in Star Wars right now. I don't care what's going on. And then I thought about it. I was like, what did I watch? Yeah. Then I thought about it after. I was like, what did I watch? I was like, what did I watch? I didn't at the moment. I didn't care. But yeah, it was dope. Oh wait, the Twitch chat is lit. Here you go. What's going on here?
Damn, you ain't answering the fans, bro.
No.
Come on, we gotta interact with the people.
Oh, it's hard running.
Yo, let
me
get on this Twitch thing, man. Give me that. Speedy B sidetrack.
I'm running multiple things here, guys.
We're losing followers as this thing's going along.
People comment about Aquaman 20 minutes ago.
Yeah, no,
yeah.
right?
And they're gone now.
They're gone. You know what?
Oh, they're there. They're there. They love us.
So what do you have in the chat?
Let's see. There was
People
loving the
love the
Funko
Funko
Pops. Yeah, they're loving the Funko Pops.
Like that.
The important question is, does Jason Momoa wear a shirt?
Of course
Probably
not.
Probably not when he doesn't have to.
It's gonna be
And
a
then,
war.
Yeah.
and there's a lot of these are
Yeah,
Kelly
Jason Momoa.
Kellysaurus Rex says there's still a part of me that thinks Ken should read the book in the next week.
For Dune.
Thinks I can. Sorry, for Dune. Yeah,
Think you can
yeah.
in the next 3 days?
Well, they could always do like the Audible. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kelly, do you have a long commute to work?
Yeah, you go.
Right.
Just play it.
Or you have a job you don't like, put on your earbuds and listen to Dune.
Right. Yeah, what do you
Yeah.
work?
Yeah. So I guess I missed this Hawkeye trailer.
You didn't see it? This is
I
where
did
they
not
made
see
the
it.
announcement.
I
They're
did
giving
not.
2 episodes.
A week.
The first week is you're getting the first 2 episodes the first week.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Okay. Was there anything new, super new in? Oh, no.
Just a couple scenes, a little bit more of the musical,
Oh, okay.
a little bit more dialogue, and yeah, just a couple more scenes. You see his wife now, because a
Yeah.
lot of people were wondering where was she at.
What happened?
Oh,
It's
so-
just something quick, just added
so-
extra scenes.
So they just made this because people were complaining about the first one.
Not much
I'm
so
messing with you.
complaining,
Yeah, no,
but
this
Part
is
of the
another.
marketing. Just part of the marketing.
yeah.
You'll
They'll
get one more
probably
trailer.
want one more final trailer until.
Yeah, you normally get 3 trailers. This was the second one, right? So
Yeah.
you'll
Yeah.
get
Yeah.
one more probably in the beginning of November.
Yeah, I think Haley is an awesome actress, and I think she's gonna kill it in the show.
Yeah, she's got. I look forward to
Yeah.
seeing her play Kate Bishop.
My favorite
Yeah.
Avenger, Hawkeye. I catch shit for it.
He's just a
My favorite
dude.
Really?
Avenger.
Why?
He's
Are you
just a dude with
serious?
arrows.
Yo, listen, he is just very honest with us. That man said straight up, he said, there are aliens and robots here, and I have a bow and arrow.
He's
I'm
us.
He's trying to hang. You know what I'm saying?
I
He's just trying to hang.
Bow and arrow. Respect due. He's the
He
only
literally-
one
he
that
really-
Yeah.
He really became an Avenger on accident, if you think about
Yeah.
it.
Literally.
Yeah.
He
Who
He
you
just
know?
happened to be
Who you
there.
know?
He was just there.
It's like
He
works
didn't
for
get
Beasley. He's
recruited.
like,
He was just
he works
working
for
for
Beasley.
S.H.I.E.L.D. He didn't get recruited to be an Avenger.
You're
has to do
friends
3
with Black
jobs.
Widow, right? Come on.
I said it's who you know. It's like the
Yeah.
real world.
It's like,
Favorite
oh,
Avenger. Not the best Avenger, just my favorite personal Avenger. He
I
just,
like the guy.
you know,
So
Yeah.
I'm gonna need Joey's help with this one because we have a casting announcement. Actually, it's kind of old now, but we're finally catching up to it here. Adam Warlock has finally been cast officially.
Yeah,
And
by the kid from We Are
yeah.
the Millers.
Yeah. I'm sorry. What was his name again? I forgot.
He got bit in the nuts by a spider.
What was his name again? I forgot. Sorry.
I forgot.
his name is
But
William,
I know-
William
Yeah,
Poulter.
Will Poulter.
Will Poulter.
Poulter.
Will Poulter. Yeah.
The
So
eyebrow.
what do you think? What do you think, Joey? A person who knows very intimately the Infinity Gauntlet, Infinity War saga, and everything that has Adam Warlock is and was. How do you feel about that casting, sir?
I mean, I'm not. Now that I think about it and seen his resume and actually some other films he's actually been on, he's actually
Great
a
actor.
really solid actor. Yeah, he's very solid, and I think he's got the blonde hair. I think he like I said, I've only seen a handful of movies of his, but the one that sticks out the most is the We Are the Millers, to me.
Yeah.
Because I see it on like TV all the time. But yeah, I think it was a pretty decent casting. I don't think Marvel misses when it comes to who they cast to play some of these roles. You might question it in the beginning because I know some of the fan art had like Zac Efron, and yes, he is properly sketched to play a role like that probably.
Yeah.
But it does make sense. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, no offense to Zac Efron because I think he's a funny ass actor too. But I think this I understand why they made this move.
What do you think, Terry?
Also,
Or
Marvel
Michaela,
can make
whoever.
any Joe
Plus, we'll
Schmo look
be-
like the next top model.
Bruh, yeah.
Yeah.
Camille
I'm waiting on-
Nanjiani.
I'm-
Enough said.
Yo, Camille Nanjiani. Yo,
Chris
stand-up
Pratt.
comedian Chris Pratt, Parks and
Chris
Rec.
Pratt.
He was like the 5th act on that show.
Yeah.
Like the 5th go-to guy on that show.
Well, Chris
But
Pratt
he
did
stole
have
the
kind
show.
of- He had kind of a hookup though. I think
Just
the
like
Russo brothers-
just like I feel like Zoe Kravitz had the hookup because her stepdad is Aquaman.
True.
Yeah, that's true. But that's weird. That's her stepdad.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah.
Wow.
Maybe.
Well, let's not discount these people's talent though. They're talented people.
They need to get
I think-
audited.
Yeah, that's not disrespect
We
these
need to
guys.
audit
Yeah.
them right now.
They're probably better than me.
They're like they're
They're
talented.
way better than me.
It doesn't matter if they look the part now. We'll make them look the part.
Yeah, this is when fan bases like get a little too crazy sometimes. Again, people didn't like Hugh Jackman as Wolverine. I remember people saying he's too
Huge
tall.
Jackman.
I remember there was
Yeah,
a
and
time where people thought Owen Wilson was Kang. I almost believed it, that rumor.
Well, and then people
They
didn't
made
like.
up the rumor.
Yeah.
There were people who were very mad when Gal Gadot was Wonder Woman. They're like, she's not big enough, and Wonder Woman's supposed to look like. And then a good actor gets in the role, and they become that role, and it is what it is.
She's not.
He has that capability. He's a really good actor.
Michaela.
What'd you say?
Yes, Michaela.
Well, she looks like Wonder Woman now. Like Wonder Woman is going to look like.
She does look like her now, but she does not act like her. In my personal opinion, I was one of those people that hated her casting.
Yeah, but like, how many 6'4", 232-pound women do you know that are good actresses?
Or that exists.
Pull out
Yeah,
your
or that
Rolodex
exists.
right now. Pull out the Rolodex right now that you have.
It's like,
Tell
yeah,
us.
we want Wolverine. How many 5'3" Canadian actors do we have?
Yeah, it's gonna be hard.
Not a
That are
bunch.
hairy yet shredded.
That are hairy?
Yeah,
Shredded.
Not a lot. We have to go to Australia and make them 6'3". Sorry, fans.
Genetically. Well, yeah, you were right about the fans. Just like they go crazy because look at poor Emily Blunt when she was going on her press tour for
Yeah.
A Quiet Place Part 2. Everybody was asking about her being Sue Storm, and she had to like tell them to stop.
Yeah.
Like
Well,
it's
she was
ridiculous.
supposed to be. She was supposed to be. Was it Black Widow?
Oh,
Oh, I didn't know that.
I think they wanted to cast her as Black Widow, and she turned it down because she had already committed to. I forgot the other film. Emily Blunt, Marvel. She's supposed to be. I have to look it up now because it's gonna bother me.
I think that was
Interesting.
when Edge of Tomorrow was.
Yeah, she did Edge of
Edge of
Tomorrow for
Tomorrow.
Black Widow.
Yeah.
underrated movie.
Yeah. And then her husband, Jim Halpert, John Krasinski, he was supposed to be Captain America or tried out for it, didn't get
Yeah.
it. But it would be cool if it all comes full circle because I think John Krasinski sold me as like he can be an action hero with the whole the Jack Ryan
Reacher.
stuff that he was doing. Or,
Yeah.
yeah.
Man,
Tom
And he could
Clancy
write
stuff.
the movie.
right, and he
And
can
he
write. Yeah,
writes
he can write.
Fantastic Four.
He could be the new John Favreau.
Everybody's just super quiet. Very little dialogue, that's right.
Listen, I'm fine. I'm glad they finally cast Adam Warlock because I feel like they teased that. What was it, 32 years ago when they teased Adam Warlock? I forgot what film that was in.
Pre-MCU.
I feel like that was in Blade. Did they tease
That
him
was in your
Blade?
favorite MCU movie, Guardians of the Galaxy 2. Your favorite.
I think Guardians 3 is gonna show up now, but yeah, it's been so long.
It's been a long time. I'm like, we didn't get to see it. Like, not even a glimpse of him flying around in Infinity War or nothing. Come
They
on.
were waiting till Groot got older.
Yeah, I think
okay?
that's
Okay.
I think the timing was weird that they teased that in Guardians 2, and then we knew the Infinity War, and then at the time Avengers 4 was coming out, we're like, okay, yeah, he's gonna show up. Adam Warlock's gonna show up. He's gonna be a part of the story, and then he wasn't, and then we all forgot about him.
Then we all got
And now-
freaking Captain
And
Marvel.
that's the point.
You had to do Captain Marvel, though, Mikhail. You couldn't leave Captain Marvel.
I know, but I'm saying like they were teasing Adam Warlock, but then they gave
Yeah.
us Captain Marvel.
As like the most powerful, like one of the most powerful people in the universe.
Do you know what I mean? They could. I feel like they could have. Honestly, they could have pushed Captain Marvel to the next phase.
Well, somebody had to come in and
Yeah,
match Thanos. I don't
it
know.
wouldn't have made sense if she came back. It would be the same thing with the Eternals, where they're like, "Well, why didn't you come when Thanos was really screwing us over?"
Yeah,
We were
she even
busy.
addresses that. I think, yeah, I'm not hyped for Adam Warlock. I'm hoping they do something in Eternals, like a tease to Adam Warlock or something. I don't know. Remind us of him again. Is my point, I guess.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
I don't know how far out that movie is even. Well, he's going to be in Guardians of the Galaxy 3, so we got like another year and a half or so before we see him.
Well, it's going to be interesting how long they say the time gap, because I think Guardians 2 take place like 6 months after the first Guardians, and so now I guess now in that universe it's supposed to be Guardians 3 is supposed to take place like what 8-9 years later. So what was happening by the time between the time that we actually saw like that tease? So where has he been? What has he been doing for the past 8-9 years? So it's going to be super.
He's been in that cocoon,
dude. But yeah, with Will Poulter, I was really impressed. One of the last movies that I saw him in. Well, he was in Midsommar, which that movie's fantastic. Yeah. But he was amazing in the movie Detroit.
Yes, I was going to say that. Yeah.
He should have been nominated for an Academy Award. He was so good in that movie.
He was good in Detroit.
He was fantastic. So
and he's British.
If he can bring that type of talent, plus with Bandersnatch, he was actually pretty good in it too. So
yes.
If he can bring that type of
Bandersnatch,
talent
I forgot about that.
They got a golden boy.
AK.
AK Adam Warlock.
He has that menacing scowl.
Yeah. I like that.
Yeah.
Wait, Will was in Joker in the Gotham series, was he?
No. That was the guy.
Shameless.
The gentleman.
Oh, that was the kid from Shameless. Yes.
Cameron Monaghan.
Definitely looked like.
Yeah. So let's talk about the Squid Games. So the reason why Rich Ortiz has boycotted the show today is none of us have caught up on, or most of us have not caught up on Squid Games.
I watched it all.
Yeah, you watched it all?
Yeah.
So there you go. So why don't you give your spoiler-free review of Squid Games?
You want to do it without Rich? Okay.
You want to wait?
No, it's fine.
No, let's wait for it. I haven't even watched Squid Game.
I watched the first episode.
I did too, but I didn't finish the whole series.
Hey, we'll talk about the first episode. How about that? First episode.
I don't have to review the first. I'll keep it simple.
All right.
A lot of hype on it. The hype wasn't misplaced. Where the hype was placed, like the hype for the show is valid because it ended up being a great series, in my opinion. I'm anticipating the next one, and maybe just the cinesnob in me who's like, I love the writing, acting. It didn't. Most people liked it because of the games were crazy and like violent. I think the human part of it, like how people would react in these situations, how they would do, was very good. So it's kind of like
in that first episode. Yeah.
When people liked The Walking Dead early on, it wasn't because the zombies were so scary and crazy. It was like, look how people are in these situations. That's what Squid Game kind of captured.
Yeah, like in the first episode, they started killing people. Everybody started running, and it was like mass hysteria for a moment. You know?
Yeah. They get really into the human development part of like how people interact and what you're willing to do and how things change and allegiances. So that was dope. And they leave it. They not spoiling. They leave it very much open for follow up.
Nice.
Now,
also going on. Go on.
No. Oh, sorry. Not to. Not to.
No, you first.
Not to say all Korean films are the same, or like pieces of entertainment. But have you seen Parasite?
Oh, great movie.
Yeah,
I have not.
Do you see any similarities with that? With the way the story was, the way the characters were? No,
not at all.
I was just wondering because I haven't seen anything with Squid Game. Like only like obviously the music and the trailer.
Yeah.
Well, going off of that, I was gonna say like all that and like both Parasite and Snowpiercer, which are both by Bong Joon-ho, or they're both
right.
and all three of those pieces are like they're all critiques of like class culture and stuff, and like the struggle within like rich versus poor and all that. So
that's a big thing in South Korea.
Yeah, yes, to that, yes.
Yeah. And the credit and debt thing is a big thing in South Korea too as well. Because the way that their debt works is different than over here. I don't think they could do bankruptcy over there.
Also, another thing.
Their life ends.
Well, like as far as the localization and like the translation and stuff, I have seen a lot of interesting videos talking about how like the subtitles or dubbing, like however you watch it, there's still a whole bunch of things that are like very crucial culturally that are like just left out in the translation. So I definitely like recommend checking those out just to see like what you truly missed as far as like the meaning of certain things. So
Yeah, I've heard that too. But like out there's just an excellent point. Like it's very much both Parasite and Squid Game are views like it centers around class structure and money and the importance of money. If it was in America, it would be about capitalism. Which I think they have capitalism in South Korea, so I don't know why I said that. But
yeah, they do. It's a big thing.
Kind of why it's a big
also
thing
a
over
big
here
thing
too.
over there.
It's very much an allegory. It's very much an allegory on class structure, which was it was great. It was dope. It was dope, and it's very translatable. But like I said, I heard people say like some of the things that don't come over correctly. But after watching it a while, you start to understand. And you know, if it's not even for the deep levels, it's extremely violent and entertaining.
We love
violence.
violence.
Just for that,
If
you want to watch just for that, you're fine. You don't have to think about the deeper levels. It's just extremely violent and entertaining.
Speedy.
It's like Korean
Venom, they're in Squid Game.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Good. I'll keep watching it then. Talking about something extremely violent, and entertaining. Are we ready for some Nintendo 64 games on your
Super
Switch?
hype.
Violence.
Yes.
I just got the OLED Switch, which is actually pretty solid.
Are you upset it's not 4K, or you don't care?
I mean, I get why it's OLED. I mean, because I don't know if you could put that on a handheld screen yet. 4K? Could you?
No. Well, I get, yeah, maybe.
Is it on our phones? Is it on iPhones?
That's a good question. Do our iPhones?
I know.
Give us 4K
I know. I played
resolution?
4K videos
on the phone, on the new iPhones.
No, you can't get the 4K on your iPhone now.
You can shoot in. You can record in 4K.
Yeah, you can record.
That's about it.
Okay.
But yo,
you can't watch it.
But yeah, I like it. I thought it's a lot clearer. I'm just really hyped for the Super Nintendo. The screen's a little bit bigger too.
Yeah, I'm thinking about getting it. Thinking about getting a Switch finally.
It's good too because now people are trying to resell them and they're not really going for retail basically. So if somebody's trying to resell it like on a StockX or something,
I want the OLED. I want the OLED. I want the new joint.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. But like the new ones, like everybody, because the new ones were coming out, you had all the resellers buy them all at once, but they're not. The market's not really going crazy for a Switch. It's big for PS5.
That's like what PS3 had the fat one,
But
and
you
it went skinny.
And you saw that PS5 is right now doing. They're gonna start doing like I guess you sign up, you get in a raffle, and you basically getting in a line to receive one. So they're trying to cut out. They're trying to cut out the reseller.
Right now, I'm looking on eBay, a Nintendo Switch OLED for $520.
But nobody's paying that. I'm saying you do that locally.
GameStop says $300.
Yeah.
And it's in stock still?
Yes. Pick up today, it says.
Oh, see, then
yeah.
Resellers thought they were going to get a flip on that, and it's not. The market's not crazy for the OLED.
Yeah.
I think there were more people in line at GameStop to get
all the scalpers got burned
than the Switch.
Yeah, it looks like the last one that sold was for $470. That sold today.
Still, I got gypped.
Switch, but
they probably live in another country.
But that's not
probably.
It's just $100 more than what it is for retail. So it's
staying on the topic of games, did you see that the Guardians of the Galaxy game is going to be 150 gigs?
Oh God.
Wow.
It's like probably one of the biggest. It's bigger than Call of Duty.
That ain't running on no PS4.
It's like, do you want Guardians of the Galaxy and
you need a new hard drive.
half of a game? That's insane.
Yeah, they're trying to make that for PC only or something.
Yeah,
you're gonna play it and then have to delete it immediately in order to play your other games.
All your games just to make room for it.
Speed run through it, try to beat it, and then I'm like, okay, I'm done.
Wow.
Wait, but it's a live service model. You have to have it all the time.
And it keeps updating.
Just real quick for the resale thing, we were talking about earlier. My mom spent like $900 on the PS5.
Oh, yeah, we talked about that. What are you talking about? Why?
I was so mad. And I'm like,
why?
Listen, is that coming out of my inheritance? what did my brother do?
I think you said it was $900 she spent, or $600?
I think it was $900.
Holy
and
moly!
I'm looking at it right now. QVC.
That's freaking ridiculous.
QVC $1,000. At Walmart $954. HSN $1,000. Walmart $939.
Those are retailers.
Why?
Those platforms. The resellers that go through those platforms.
All right, I gotta roll
Yeah.
out.
All
I'm on the
right,
air.
Joey, go ahead, sign off, brother.
I'm out of here. Follow me on the gram and Twitter and Twitch at Joey Franchise, and I'm headed to go on
Joey.
radio. Wild 94.1. Tap in.
Let's
already
get
know.
Joey to affiliate.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, let's get it, man. I'm almost
Yeah.
there.
Follow him on Twitch.
I
Joey
need
Franchise
three.
with a
I need
Z.
I need an average of like 3 people watching at least. Come on,
Yeah,
I can get 3.
I can do
Come
that.
I'm trying to get to affiliate as well.
There we go.
I'll be
You're not
watching while I'm
on.
watching.
Help me help you.
Yeah. We
Yeah,
need
David
to,
can
we need to
affiliate
hook
and
up. We need to
then
hook up for some Call of Duty.
I guess I'll try my best. No, I'm kidding.
We need to hook up for some Call of Duty or
I'm trying to be like Drew over here, man.
Yeah,
Anybody
yeah.
Games out here.
yeah.
Anybody wanna-
I'm all right. I'm all right.
Anybody want to come back to 1999 and play on my video game system?
Yeah, I'm out.
There's,
here.
there's an audience for that. There's an audience
There
for
is,
that.
there is some.
Anybody want to come play Game Breaker 2003?
Oh, absolutely.
On Sega Sports online. And once okay.
Go ahead and Michaela, go ahead and give everyone how they can follow you
Wait,
and
we
your
gotta
fiance
talk
there.
about one more thing. We gotta
Oh, what's
say
that?
One
the
more
new,
thing.
The new
One more
dates
thing.
for all the movies.
Oh,
I have to end on a
yeah.
bad note.
I didn't run all the dates, but I figured people would look it up. But yeah, we can
Oh,
tell them.
sorry.
No,
Oh,
Yeah,
you
let's
did
tell 'em.
already?
Let's
Let's
tell them.
inform the people. Go ahead, Michaela.
Yeah.
Inform these
Let's
people.
see.
Let's do
Bad.
a little work.
Doctor-
Sorry.
Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Multiverse of Madness supposed to come out in March. Now getting pushed to May of next year.
Not
Thor:
that bad.
Love and Thunder. That was May. Now it's going to be July. Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. That one was July.
2003,
Now it's
2023.
That was 22.
22.
Oh, okay.
Imagine they're gonna be like, it's moving to, we don't know.
We don't know.
July to November. So now you have to wait like an entire year for it. The Marvels, that one was 2022 in November. Now it's 2023 in February.
Mm-hmm.
And then Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, February 23 to July of 23. So
And-
that came out in July of what, 2016? The first one? So
What,
now it's like,
Ant-Man?
yeah, and then the second one came out when?
Ant-Man. The first Ant-Man came out in 2015,
2015.
and then the second one came out in 2018.
Yeah.
So the
This is a
third
long
one's coming out in
time.
2023. Yeah, that's a lot
Yeah.
of time.
They eliminated some untitled projects too as well. They from the
Fantastic
they're like
Four is never coming out.
yeah, well,
We have the Incredibles.
Fantastic Four is mad corny anyway. I'm not. People be high. I don't care. They can never do it again. It's
Do you
really
think-
not
well, I
that
don't
bad
know.
of a delay though. They moved everything back about 2 months, and they kept the same dates. So you're getting movies on the same dates. It looks
course.
like. So you're not really missing out that much.
So nothing's
March
coming
to-
out in March?
So I wonder now with that, because Ms. Marvel looks like that's been delayed. So maybe they'll do Ms. Marvel in February or March, and that
Oh.
will run with the time that Doctor Strange was supposed to come out. And then when Ms.
Maybe.
Marvel finishes,
maybe.
then we'll have Doctor Strange come out.
I literally am only really upset about Doctor Strange right now because obviously I want to see.
Oh yeah, the hype train is
Now,
big.
here's the theory.
The hype train is big for
because-
Doctor Strange. We don't have nothing, not even us behind the scenes or nothing.
It's gonna be a Spider-Man. We'll be fine.
Yeah.
Here's a theory. Speaking of Spider-Man, but with now we've seen Venom, and what happens with Venom? I think Morbius is supposed to come out in March, right? So
Oh.
maybe Morbius. Now they're trying to say that that's a part of the MCU, so they don't want to have 2 MCU movies coming out in the same month. Yeah.
Mm.
I see that happening. Yeah, I see that happening.
Morbius is January 28th.
Oh, it's January. I thought it was March. Okay,
January 28th.
then I'm totally wrong. That's not a theory.
But you still gotta give it time. Like it drops basically.
It's gonna get pushed.
Yeah, maybe they can bump that back to March.
I think so because it's the full plan of Marvel's plan. If it doesn't affect the Sony ones,
I
think
I
that's
like
weird.
the thing I
If it
did
doesn't
like
get
about
pushed.
Venom was the end credit scene with the switch to seeing Spider-Man on the television.
Mhm.
If they do that, something similar like that in Morbius, I'm going to be officially excited.
Okay.
I will say I will be officially excited. Not necessarily about another Morbius film or Venom film, but like the merging of those universes. I will be excited.
Yeah.
About. Those are some of my favorite Spider-Man animated series episodes. Was when it was Morbius and Blade.
Wasn't Blade introduced first in a Spider-Man comic book?
on the television show. He was introduced on the television show. I don't know where he was introduced in the comic book.
I feel like he was introduced in a Spider-Man comic book, but I think it would be cool to. Anyway, I digress. But I think it would be cool to get a Morbius Blade fight. You know, that would be dope.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I mean, did you guys see? Now thinking of Spider-Man, did you guys see that this film? I don't know how much of it's true, but we've been talking about everything Spider-Man. That this might be the last like standalone.
That's false.
I have heard that.
Tom Holland said that it's going to be the end of the franchise and the end of the Homecoming trilogy. I think it was poor wording.
Yeah.
This is him trying to make up for all the times that he's spoiled things unintentionally.
It's the hype train, man. It's like fighters, you know? It's like fighters before the fight, you know? The hype train and the talk, you know?
I think it might be the last though, because I think that now he might just appear in things.
I think what he just meant was that it's going to be the last time that if we have Spider-Man, his Spider-Man's to be the last time with this surrounding with these characters. If they do a fourth one, we're not going to see Ned. We're not going to see MJ. We're not going to see
Miles Morales, hopefully.
We'll probably see something else.
I love Miles.
We'll get that in another 10 years.
I want to see Miles in this movie.
Yeah, that'd be great.
If we see Miles in the movie, my head's gonna explode. Exactly. That's gonna be me. If you go to AMC, the AMC Reach C24 or 20, and you hear
watch it in 4D. We need a 4DX.
Flies off.
We need a 4DX movie theater in Tampa, in the Tampa Bay area. That's what we need.
I thought it was in St. Pete.
No, we're seeing it.
Is there one in St. Pete? I don't know. I need to do research.
Side note on Tom Holland, we never talked about this. I did watch Chaos Walking with Tom Holland and Daisy Ridley. Actually, pretty good.
It was.
Actually,
it was awful.
No, actually, a pretty good film. It's a film in which all the women from the planet that they're on are gone. All the women disappeared years ago, and all the men, you can see their thoughts. Like every time they have a thought, you can see it, and you can't see a woman's thoughts.
That sounds like a similar story.
That sounds like a nightmare you have.
FX show or whatever.
Yeah, it's like the opposite of Why the Last Man.
Yeah.
Right. Right. So you can see everybody's thoughts. So they do. Everybody makes an effort to hide what they're thinking, and it was a pretty interesting film. Actually, it was actually pretty. I would recommend it if you're at home. I don't think it never went to theaters anyway. I don't think, but pretty good film.
It did go to theaters, but it completely bombed. I think they pulled it after like 3 weeks.
Oh, okay.
That and that other was it like Cherry or something like that, where he was like the bank robber or something. I can't remember. Like two.
Yeah, he had another one. He was a bank robber. Yeah,
Cherry.
I bring it up because Tom Holland may become one of those actors who's like, all right, I'm done with this superhero stuff. I want to do some real. He seems like he could end up being one of those actors. Like,
but they're all gonna flop, and then he's gonna go crawling back to Marvel.
He's definitely gonna be.
He's always gonna collect that Spider-Man check. He's gonna collect that Spider-Man check till his dying
residuals.
I think
the residuals in Spider-Man movies is,
I think as long as the Spider-Man movies continue to be fun for him, like they currently are, because I think within the Marvel world that they build, they make it fun for the actors. So as long as it continues to be that, I think if Sony then takes it over and then they try to manhandle the entire universe like they did with Amazing Spider-Man and the Sam Raimi Spider-Man ones, then it kind of loses its charm. And that's where he might say, okay, I'm done. I'm going to go ahead and finish out this trilogy. I'm going to go do my own thing and be a serious actor. But I think if it continues to be fun, he's going to have a reason to come back to Spider-Man every 3 years.
Well, then I'm going to pull out that interview that he said that he will always be Spider-Man.
There you go.
I can see Zendaya walking away though.
I will always be a Spider-Man. Oh,
he's like scratching up.
Well, Zendaya was in that DUNE movie. You don't get to see her until like the end.
Thanks for the spoiler. Jeez.
There you go. It's fine. This is fine.
Oh, I'm Speedy.
That doesn't ruin anything.
No, you're just not fine, Speedy. Why would you do that?
It doesn't ruin anything.
Why would you tell us that it's fine?
It doesn't ruin anything.
And logging off.
It doesn't ruin anything.
Instagram. My name is Eric. I'm gonna go now and sulk that my good friend Speedy is ruining.
Stop.
Weekend.
Stop. Yeah, you'll see, and you'll be like, "Yeah, it's not that big a deal." Alto, let them know how they can follow you, sir.
Yeah, I'm Alto. You can catch me on Twitch at Alto Games with 2 Z's, and you can catch me on Instagram at Drew Tallman. So yeah.
Michaela, and thank you to your fiance for coming on the show and being a part of the show. I really appreciate it. Yes, Dominic. I'll go ahead and give they can follow you, sir.
You could follow us at Adult Adventure Time on YouTube. You can follow along, and then on Instagram, I'm at MikaFig.
Excellent. And you, sir, how can I go follow you?
You can follow me at Speedy Ruins Things at Instagram. I'm sorry.
Jeez.
I'm not too active, but I am on Twitter at Dominic_Falco.
There you go.
Mostly at Adult Adventure Time on YouTube.
Excellent. Of course, you can follow me.
Sorry.
No,
you can follow me in my nocturnal life at DJ Speedy JR. Most all the socials, and a little bit of housekeeping. On October 29th, we will have our second part of our Beasley Esports gaming series, Mortal Kombat tournament, live here from the Beasley headquarters here in Tampa, Florida, and more Mortal Kombat action right here on Checkpoint XP, and that is on October 29th. I want to believe we're going to start around 6 or 7. I forget what time we determined there. I would think it's a 7 p.m. start like last time, but October 29th is going down some Mortal Kombat 11 action live here on Checkpoint XP. Yes, it's gonna be great. And of course, if you're watching this on Checkpoint XP, you can listen to us and follow us. If you ever miss a live show, you can listen to the audio version, Geek Culture Congress. Look for it wherever you listen to your podcast, or you can even just tell Alexa, play Geek Culture Congress podcast. And all the Alexas just went off all over the world right now. And or you can say, hey, Google, play Geek Culture Congress podcast. And there we go. We just duplicated our plays.
The time of that will be from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m.
Oh, okay, perfect. Thank you, sir. And then what else? Follow us, Geek Culture Congress. Follow us, Geek Culture Congress.
My stuff is not important. I just
100% important.
I gotta go watch Dune now. I gotta go download
it. Illegal.
Geek Culture Congress. 3 words on Facebook. Put it together for Instagram. Give us a follow, like, comment. Thank you so much for hanging out with us here on the live show, Checkpoint XP. Shouts out to everyone who's still hanging out here on the Twitch channel. Alto Games, thank you, sir, for bringing all your fans on. You got Excelsior here, Kelly Suarez. Thank you so much for commenting and being a part. And being a part of the show. Mr. Cheese, who was here for a little while and he had to leave. Thank you so much for everyone who's hanging out with us today. And we'll be back next Monday with a live show, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on Checkpoint XP's Twitch channel, Geek Culture Congress. Till next time, guys. See ya.